Welcome back to another one of DB Rex's Dokkan Battle videos. Today we'll be on against the Fighting Legend Goku event Mission Hybrid Saiyans. So this one's going to be pretty easy. Hybrid Saiyans, a lot of the units are really good defensively. And honestly, getting through these events, it's way too easy if you have great defensive units. So we're going to go ahead and look at what I'm going to be using. I'm pretty sure I can get this done no item run. Like, pretty positive. But if I'm going to use an item, I'll be using Whis and Icarus. 40% damage reduction, 35% damage reduction for 2 turns. Princess Snake, which is a 55% health regen and a 30% damage reduction. And King Yamna, which is a 50% damage reduction for 1 turn. Princess Snake's also for 1 turn. So I'm going to go ahead and look at what units we have available for Hybrid Saiyans. There's quite a bit of them. All right, let's look. So first off, you have these Super Trunks, the Fizz and the STR. They EZA'd within the past few months, and they're both really good. I don't use them just because it's my own personal preference, but odds are you've gotten them, probably a bunch of dupes of them, because you can get them on any banner ever, because they're just one of those random SSRs. Besides that, there is, let's see, some free-to-play options. For instance, this free-to-play Vegeta Jr., after you rainbow him, EZA him, he's actually pretty decent. You could definitely use him. You can use the crossover Hybrid Saiyans fusions, because after they EZA, they're really good. Let's see. Another free-to-play option right here is the Super Saiyan Go tanks and Ghosts. They actually, they're actually really good after their little EZA because they heal a lot. Which the Go tanks are kind of astounding to me because it's a fusion, yet they do count as Hybrid Saiyans. Yet Akatsuki does not count any of the Vegetos or Gogetas, the ones that are already fused, as pure Saiyans, which is weird. Not to mention the new STR Goku exchanging into Gohan is a pure Saiyan category, but not Hybrid Saiyans also, which makes no sense. Katsuki just kind of needs to choose a better way of deciding how they're going to give these categories, these teams, these units. They should honestly go back and fix a bunch of them, but I doubt they ever will. You can go ahead and use this guy. He's not the worst. He's mainly a Movie Heroes support, which there are quite a few Hybrid Saiyans that are Movie Heroes. This unit right here, which I have him rainbowed, I just don't have his super attack all the way up. He's actually pretty good, and he also supports Majin Buu Saga, which is wonderful because a lot of these Hybrid Saiyans are Majin Buu Saga. You have this new ADL Gotenks. He's not the best for something like the Fighting Legend events, but he's not too bad. This guy right here, he awakens to this LR, and he's really not that bad. He's pretty decent actually. He's like a slightly better version of the Super Battle Road Gohan, the LR Super Battle Road Gohan. Let's see. You have LR Pan, which even before her EZA, extremely good for her defense boost and her healing, which is, always great. You know, you can't go and get any better than healing a majority of your health every single time you super attack. Like I said, crossovers, hybrid. This guy is really good for gifted warriors, and he's not too bad in general. But for him to be giving you the most bang for his buck, you need to be running a bunch of Gotens and Kid Trunks, which is not too hard because there are a lot of Goten and Trunks units out there. The only problem is that if you have too many Kid Gotens and Trunks, you could fall into where you're forced to be playing some units to where they're not really linking because they don't have the same. They don't have different names. Other than that, you have this great banner unit that came out with the Golden Week units from 2021. They stack attack and defense, so for long events, they are amazing. They do launch additional attacks all the time, so they're really good. Mine's at 55%, and by the end of like a long event, like this, they're usually closer to 3 mil for attacks, and when they do double, maybe triple supers, that adds up a lot, especially whenever they can't really take damage. This unit is good for long events. He stacks attack right now, but whenever he transforms, he stacks his attack and defense. So by the time you get to, let's say, the last event, he will have a few 100,000 defense, like 400, 500, which is more than good enough. I showed this guy in my previous fusion mission video, and like I said, he's pretty good. He can look pretty lackluster if he doesn't have a dupe, but he just Dokkan Awakened last year, so next time his EZ8 comes around, which won't be this year, will probably be the following, he will probably look pretty busted. This Trunks is actually pretty crazy, especially if you throw him on a crossovers team. I mean, he does a lot. These units came out recently for the Saiyan Day celebration with the Majin Vegeta, and they attack quite often. Their passive is a little wonky because they need a Vegeta, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they need a Vegeta for them to get Ki +2, an additional attack of 50% on the team, and a medium chance to perform a critical hit. So they need a Vegeta. However, on Hybrid Saiyans, you're not going to use the Vegeta, so you're going to be losing out on some of their potential. But at 69%, they can still look pretty decent. They'll do like 3 million attacks after they super. They can dodge fairly well. I mean, as a slot 2 unit, they're really not bad, especially even if they're just a floater. They're really not bad. Int Gohan and his Tech Kid Trunks counterpart, really good. You run them as a combo in this, they will never take damage because they have 70% damage reduction. They are really good as a combo. Run them with like this guy as a lead because they're Kamehameha. You can run this guy as a gifted warrior / Kamehameha team lead and do the Hybrid Saiyans if you don't happen to have one of the Hybrid Saiyans leaders. Which this guy's actually crazy broken if you run that type of team. One of the best defensive units in the game. He doesn't really hit that hard. He's extremely useful in like Super Battle Roads, but he can really show some worth in these long type events because, I mean, these long type events sometimes he'll get up to like 1 million defense. This is the Tech counterpart to the Int Goten. These guys right here, They're wonderful. Their their boost only goes to GT Heroes, which is a little unfortunate, but they double super, triple super all the time. You know, they do some pretty decent damage, and if they do double, triple super as a second slotted unit or a floater, they'll do like 2.5 million attacks while taking no damage because they have like 450,000 defense at that point. You got Gohan right here. Guards, all attacks, greatly stacks attack defense, and after one point when you're tired of just using him, you transfer to his ultimate form and he becomes amazing. He even becomes more amazing. He basically doubles whatever his attack output is at the time, double super sometimes. The only problem with him is to get the most out of him, you have to put him in slot 1. That way he can get attack first, which is not really that big of an issue because he's defensive god. You can use this Ink Go Tanks right here because I've showed you in the fusion video. He works extremely well. This guy right here, you can get away with using him, but his damage reduction is only whenever he gets to 58% HP or less, which he can get you killed later on in the event. This guy's great. Hybrid Saiyans, basically category boost supports. He's good defensively. He's good offensively, honestly, because he'll do double, triple super, all while getting a crap load of defense. Like I said, this is the free-to-play option of the counterpart to the Fizz Vegeta Jr. You can definitely use him, get away with it. You can use these. I don't, because I don't have a super attack all the way up. Same as go with this guy right here. Don't have a super attack all the way. Oh, I do have a super attack all the way up. I'm just prefer not to use him over some of the other great units I have. This and his AGL counterpart, they easy aid last year. They're pretty crazy because they could do up to like 5.5 million double supers while also having crazy amount of defense and don't get hurt. You can use this Fizz. He can get hit pretty hard in the STR phase, but he'll do well. He easy aid recently. He's extremely good. You can use him. The SDR Ultimate Gohan, I've been waiting for him to easy A. So glad he did. Some people are not happy that he isn't completely, absolutely mind-boggling broken. Because he should be way better than Tech Gohan. But, I mean, it's really hard to make a unit better than Tech Gohan and not have him just bust the game. He's a little better offensively than the Tech Gohan. But if he fails to activate guard, he can get you in some deep shit. This guy is great support overall, and you can use it for anything as long as it's super class. These guys got pretty good after their easy A. Always use them. I'm using them because I just like them. They're not that great right here. Once they exchange, they're pretty awesome. And then once he revives, he becomes one of the best units in the game. This is a free-to-play LR. And by the time he gets to later on events, he stacked his attack enough to where he could be doing like triple 6 million damage. Like, don't get me wrong, can he get hurt? Yes, but he's usually floating around with like 200,000, 250,000, so he's not going to get hit hard by additionals. He'll only get hit by supers, and that's technically some. OG, he's good in absolutely anything you throw him in. He's getting a little old now. Hopefully later this, during this basically Golden Week celebration, he'll get his easy A along with the LR Int sell, and if he does, he's probably going to be one of the most busted units in the game. But, you know, right now, he's pretty fantastic. He does a fair bit of damage currently in the meta, and defensively, you can't go wrong with him. And then one of my favorite units, because it was my first LR. It was also my first rainbowed LR, and you let him build up, he'll have roughly around 300,000 defense, while also hitting off a 7.5 million 24 key ultra, and doing an additional 5 million super attacks. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with him. So we're gonna go ahead and run through this. We're gonna start it. Like I said, I don't think I will need items, but you never know. Sometimes you can just get screwed. The only unit on this team that is likely to get me killed, really, is this LR, future Gohan and Trunks. So give him his, give them their 24 key, and then have Kid Gohan right here. Alright, so 3.6, nothing super crazy, still pretty good, honestly, damage number. But he's going to greatly stack his attack. And maybe he activated guard. He activated guard, 25 damage. You can't go wrong with activating guard and getting only 25 damage. Alright, so Kid Gohan unfortunately wasn't able to get his stack in, but he's going to do well regardless. And here we're going to go with the power couple. I'm going to throw this one in here just in case if the STR doesn't activate his guard right away. And so 3.6 because they link fairly well right now. Alright, so the friend is not as good as mine. Starting off with a little 2.9. But he does a double super, which is nice, meaning that he activated his guard. Alright, here we go, AGL Gohan. He's about to do his super. Finish off this unit probably. Yep. And he's stacking that defense up. Alright. So, go ahead, give him his 24 key. And then, oh wow. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. Alright, so 3.8. He's already almost at 4 mil. Because his guard is activated for 4 turns, he could do his additional super, which that was the hidden potential right there. The hidden potential is always the last attack. So yeah, he's already at 4.1. By the end of this, he'll probably be closer to 7. Alright. Double supering. This unit's really good. I mean, once he exchanges, which we might not see him exchange, honestly. Because of the simple fact that it requires you to get below a certain threshold, if I'm not mistaken, for HP. And the Hyper Saiyans is so tanky that it just typically doesn't happen. So Kid Gohan's not going to be able to stack again, which is fine. 43 damage. Alright, so we're at turn 4 right now, and we are done with the first 3 stages of the 8-stage fight. We're on turn 5, ready to go ahead and blast this guy into the netherrealm. All right. So he should be close. Yes, he activated his guard. So maybe we'll see a triple. That'd be really nice to see him triple super. 'Cause that'll probably put him close to 5 mil. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh man, he didn't triple super, but it's fine. He dodged. He didn't even have to worry about getting hit. He dodged. That's wonderful. All right. So they're gonna ultra, and then probably super, and potentially super a third time. All right. So nope, just a regular additional, which is fine because AGL Gohan is probably gonna murk this unit. Yep. All right. So. All right. So when looking at it, he's already at 350,000. He's at 161. The friend is, like I said, not as good as mine, which is fine. And the LR GoBros here are at 184, and they're not even done building up. So it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. All right, get him his Ultra Super, and we should see these guys almost completely take this God Goku out. Alright, so 3.4 because he hasn't really been able to stack that much. Alrighty. 110, so he's got his guard activated. Which with his guard activated, he should take barely any damage. Oh. That's negligible. See, these guys are barely built up at all. Alright, here comes 2.2. I think they need to attack like 10 times. So far they've only attacked like 4. So yeah, we'll throw this here. That way they can get their 24 key. And then we'll give Gohan his 2. So Gohan's still probably not going to be able to get a stack out. Because between these guys and the STR Ultimate Gohan, they're probably going to murder him. So our Gohan, our kid Gohan is it's not looking the best he normally could be. Because he's really not getting a chance. Yeah, he's almost at 5 mil. If he double supers, he'll be a little bit over 5. Oh, there we go, Kid Gohan. See, he doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Because to max out his damage, you have to have him with a heavily events character. Which I don't think any of those characters were heavily events. Alright. So we'll get him his super right here. Unfortunately, I had to do that. And, yeah, we're just going to work this. Or on our 8th turn, and we're at the 6th of 8 stage. So we're running through this pretty fast, actually. This Tech Ultimate Gohan's probably already at like 450, maybe 500,000 defense. So he's doing fairly well. Oh, double super nice. Triple. Ooh. What a nasty combo. Okay. So we're gonna go to turn 9 now. Ooh, double super. Yeah, if this guy gets his EZA, he's going to look pretty broken. Because even to this day, he still performs extremely well. Alright. I'm not even going to worry about doing a Dokkan. Because we don't need it. Next turn, I'm going to look at their that rotation's defense. Ooh. Kid Gohan should be somewhere in like maybe the low 300s, high 200s. Yeah. But Tech right here is too much. He's too much to handle sometimes. Alrighty. He's got attacks, so now he could do his maximum damage. Dodged. Oh, the friend's already at 4.6 now. That's crazy. Look at that critical hit. Nah. I wish he was a little better offensively. Like I've seen him get up to 4.3, but it's on teams that are kind of built around him. Usually he's floating somewhere closer to 3 mil, but right now he's just not looking the best. All right. 5.1. Almost always has his guard activated, which is nice. All right. So this next turn we'll be done with the 7th stage of this 8-stage fight, and we're gonna be seeing him cook. Just really start to cook. 6.6. He tends to double super sometimes, so maybe we'll see a double super. I actually prefer if he doesn't. Never mind. The GoPros aren't gonna be able to get their passive built up all the way, because he's gonna kill them. Yeah. So the GoPros can take some damage in this stage because of type disadvantage. Not enough to where it'll kill us or anything like that, but they could definitely take their fair share of damage. All right. 5.4. Probably gonna double super. Or not. Mine can just keep disappointing me. So sad. We'll probably be done with this by turn 16, 17 at the latest. All right. Yep, so we're definitely going to see him get cooked by turn 16 or 17. 17 is if things go wrong for us. Not in our favor. Oh, he's going to take double digits. Maybe triple at most. Oh, double digits. Oh. Alrighty. Like, for instance, when he dodges our supers. Okay. Alright. So, we will have him do this. Him do this. And give him his 21 key super. Oh, wow. Oh, there goes the cable disconnecting. Because I accidentally touched it with my foot. Oh, wow. Look at that. He's at 6 mil right now. 6 mil. This guy. Oh my god. This dude dodges so much more frequently than what his dodge chance is. It's insane. Alright. So, do this. Give him these. And screw it. Doesn't really matter at this point. If either one of these Ultimate Gohan's double super, it's donezo. Oh wow, dude, he is dodging so many of my super attacks. It is insane. Alright, so double supers. Yep, look at that. Told you, either one of those Ultimate Gohans were the double super, it'd be over. So, as you can see, the Hybrid Saiyans team is a easy win. So if you haven't defeated this before and you don't even have like a great team in a lot of the other ones, as long as you have a Hybrid Saiyans team, even with like let's say a 130% lead, if there is one, no, there's like a 120%, you can get through this event really easily with a Hybrid Saiyans team. Hybrid Saiyans is probably one of the beefiest teams out there defensively, and it'll get you through. Might take a little bit of time, but they'll get you through. As I shown you, that was another easy peasy lemon squeezy mission. And next video I will be doing will be the Universal Survival Saga, which is going to be an interesting take on here because that team is pretty chock full of heavy hitters. Yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. It'll help the channel in the future for whenever I want to create more content. And yeah, go look at some of my other videos. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.